Welcome back to Africa 54. A new generation of entrepreneurs are launching startups that focus on honing mobile technology by creating tech-based products and solutions, including mobile money and online payments. SKYPE, a Ugandan fintech company, is making it easy for parents to pay school fees online, but COVID-19 is making it difficult to do so. Africa 54's Ndiho spoke to KIIZA Joseph, co-founder of the SKYPE Up.
KIIZA Joseph, welcome to Africa 54. How are you?
I'm very well, Paul. It's good to be here.
How is this COVID-19 crisis affecting you and your business?
It is pretty clear all schools are now closed. And when they are closed, that would mean there is hardly any financial transaction that is happening in terms of schools. We've had a net effect of about 95% fall in transactions.
How many schools students use your platform?
So the platform currently serves over 6,000 schools with over 2 million students using the platform across all the markets that we work with. The platform, on average, if I look at the figures for 2019 and 2018, we've been moving about $300 million annually in education payments. And we were hoping in 2020 to grow this figure to about 500 million. Obviously, that's not going to happen now because of this COVID-19. Yeah, but we are hoping when we resume, we'll be able to pick up from where we left.
You run a fintech company, SKYPE. How is that going?
We are a fintech running an education value chain platform in East Africa and a bit of South Africa. And when I say East Africa, I am talking Uganda, I am talking of a presence in Kenya, I am talking of a presence in Tanzania, I am speaking Ethiopia and Zambia. Now, we started out by looking at the pain points in the education value chain. And the pain points are in relation to the parent, in relation to the schools. If you like, the frustration that the parents, that the guardians out there had when they were paying school fees in Africa. And so what we did was try and alleviate those pain points. On average, before we came into play, it used to cost about $10 to $15 to make a $50 payment of school fees. And then, of course, that cost would come through, the cost of transport. You would have to hop onto a taxi or a bus to go and pay school fees at the school. And we have reduced that from about $10 to $15 for a $50 payment to 30 cents. We are talking mothers, we are talking farmers, we are talking elderly people that would have to, leave whatever it is that they've been doing for a full day to go and pay school fees. So the financial cost alone and the social cost was something that was unbearable. So we came in and have now reduced that social cost.
When I talk to a lot of people in the tech industry, they tell me that in order to survive this COVID, they have come up with innovative ways to make revenue. What is it that you've done on your part to stay afloat?
Our view on this is that the education industry has not closed. It has not died out. It's shifted, and that shift is you don't really have to be going to school. You probably can do this online. Now, what we've decided to do is to actually speed up that development. In about a month from now, we will be having a fully fledged ERP system that offers typical e-learning capabilities. And then what we are looking at is building an interaction between students and their teachers, perhaps teachers and students and their schools. And we believe that in all that, there will still be exchange of value. I mean, someone needs to pay for an online course. Someone needs to pay to pick up the grades that are done at school, still be relevant in that space. And so if the market moves that direction, we will be moving with it.
Earlier, you talked about how you've transcended across borders. I'm just curious if you have any of your staff members stuck out there.
Our model is when we set up in a country, we largely recruit people in that country to work for us. So if you like, in all the countries, we have residents and citizens of those countries working for us. We were just a little lucky that our techies that had just come back from the Zambian market, it would have been a disaster for us.
KIIZA Joseph, thank you so much.
Pleasure is mine.
That was Africa 54's Paul Ndiho speaking to KIIZA Joseph, co-founder of the SKYPE app in Kampala, Uganda.